Okay, so we'll take with your question, Aryu, on what you asked yesterday. This is a good question. So let me read out your question. You're asking, when we are watching the touch of the breath, we can just call it sensation and forget about whether it's physical or mental. Is that right? Since anyway it's both and it's combined. Right, so that's your question. What's the difference between sensation and a feeling? I'm asking you only, Aryu.
I guess I only understand the sensation like a superset.
Sensation is a perception?
No, it's a superset of feeling.
Superset of feeling. Okay. No, it's not like that. There's a subtle difference between feeling and sensation. I will put another way. Does feeling involve sensation or sensation involves feeling?
I think
What do you
sensation
think?
involves feeling.
Sensation involves feeling? Sure. Okay. Why do you say so?
Like I said, from my understanding, feeling is more restricted to the definition of how Buddha defines it, but the sensation seems more floated. But that's my understanding from the previous talk.
Okay. So, what is sensation? It's a raw thing which is coming from senses. Unprocessed data is sensation. And feeling is something that what makes you understand what that is. Let's say I'm seeing you. It's a raw data. There's just a sensation. Raw data as in some object. But knowing that object becomes a feeling. So now I will have a feeling of liking you if I've known you, or disliking you because some things don't work with both of us and I remember that, or I stay neutral to it. Meaning at that point in time, for that sensation, there is no feeling. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I think I can understand the mental aspect of it being different, but I don't understand what's the difference between sensation and the physical feeling, the kaika feeling. Well, what is the
Sensation?
Yeah, what's the difference between that versus physical feeling that we've been talking about?
I couldn't understand what you're trying to say.
No. We talk about kaika vedana, right?
No, wait for a second. Kaika Vedana, we have finished. Again, we want to go back to Kaika Vedana?
No, I want to understand this word sensation. How's it different from kaika vedana?
No. The Kaika Vedana has got nothing to do with sensation. Hold on for a second. So if you want, again, we have to go back, I think so. Are we clear on what is sensation and what is a feeling? Let's say I'm seeing red color is a sensation. It's sensed from that sense door, and that's it. And the feeling what I get by seeing that red color, I might like the red color, I might not like the red color, I can be neutral to the red color, is a feeling. Or not is my question. Not only you, for all the people sitting around here.
Yeah, I never thought I have a confusion around this mental aspect of it.
No. Again, you're coming back to mental. First of all, have you understood what is a feeling and a sensation? I'm not asking whether it is physical or mental or whatever it is. Let's go to the basics of it. Mental is different. Let's forget mental for time being, and let's forget physical for time being. I'm asking a straightforward question. not only to you, Aryu, to everyone. Do you have confusion on sensation word in English versus feeling word in English? So let's first tackle that. If you are unclear on what is sensation and what is a feeling and try to use it interchangeably, it would become a big distortion, number one, and it causes confusion, and hence we are not able to make out what is physical. Like what Buddha is saying, he's talking about physical pain, physical comfort. He's not talking sensation at all. There's no concept of sensation in Buddha Dhamma. Okay, it's only the feeling. The conscious feeling, what you get is what he's talking about. And because we use the word interchangeably between sensation and feeling, and that's the cause of the confusion from yesterday, day before yesterday, whatever we're speaking, we're not able to make any headway. So my question here is, forget the physical, forget the mental for timing, keep it separate. We'll come to that later. But are you clear what is a sensation, what is a feeling? That's my point. What happened? Everyone seems to be in deep slumber.
Just now, as you have told that it is a raw data that is coming to the senses, that sensation. So that makes it clear that sensation is different from feeling.
Yeah, if you are clear, I have no problem.
Yes, sir, that this way of explanation itself is very clear, sir.
No, but I have no problem. If everyone has understood, then there shouldn't be any confusion on what is physical and what is mental, like what Aryu has put about breath. He's saying that both are combined, and the answer is simple, no. If you have understood. Yes, go ahead, it's all for you.
I can always accept to the definition. That's not my problem. It's not like I cannot accept, oh, this is raw, this is...
I'm not talking about definition, Aryu. I'm not at all talking about definition. It's clarity which matters than the definition. It's not about textual knowledge or whatever it is. We are not here to write an examination.
Yeah, that's the reason I'm asking, because I felt, at least from my experience of watching whatever sensation of breath, is there any physical aspect to that at all? Like,
yes,
that's a physical feeling.
It's actually kayika. Have you not read in the Dhamma that kaya patibaddha?
Yes.
What is mental got to do with that? I don't understand. So that's the reason I wrote yesterday. Back to you. Very good question. Let us take it out tomorrow. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, but if it is physical, then I would think within the framework of Buddha Dhamma, it would belong in Kayika Vedana.
And have you understood the Dhamma where he says, or whoever says, like Dhammadinna or Sariputta or anyone, three kinds of sankhara: kaya sankhara, vachi sankhara, mano sankhara. Sankhara means what you condition with, what you intend to do with. Now he says or she says in Dhammadinna says that it is kaya patibaddha, meaning it is associated with the body. Assa passa, in breath, out breath, is kaya. That's it. There's nothing called mental. No concept of mentality would exist in that. Simple. Vitakka vichara.
Excellent.
Okay. Thinking, pondering, or whatever English language you want to use for vitakka vichara, is vachi, by speech. And that's it. There's nothing like kaya. There's nothing called mano in that. And a third one, mano sankhara or chitta sankhara. It's only feeling and perception, nothing of kaya, nothing of vachi. Are you clear? Or are you trying to mix up all of them, saying that, oh, you know what, sometimes this is kaya, sometimes this is chitta, sometimes this is that, and this is this, and then it distorts the whole thing. Not only for you, Aryu, you have asked an excellent question. I appreciate that. I don't know, other people might be sleeping or they're just dead. I don't understand, because I think everyone has this confusion. And that's the reason I'm asking these straight questions to all. Do you know what is sensation? And do you know what is feeling? Simple. First, let's get basics right. Otherwise, it makes no sense. Just reading a sutta will not really do anything. We have gone through the Chula Vedala Sutta. So it's only body. If you are saying breath, I'm watching the breath, it's body sensation. Body sensation. Right? It's a raw thing. Breath coming in, breath going out. It's a raw thing. Do we have clarity? It's my question. Simple question. I'm not going to move an inch from here. Not for you. So don't worry that, oh, Vilas is targeting me. No, not at all. I'm not at all targeting.
No, sir. No, sir. I am clear about this difference between sensation and feeling, sir. The way you have put it twice, that is very nice.
Okay. Yes, Abhi.
I need to be honest that this is something that I have been exploring for a very long time. Like this, I think maybe it could be the epicenter of my curiosity, like where these are intersecting. And even for me, I'm realizing now for all this while, like how Aryu said, like there was an understanding that I have clarity, but now it's like, oh, it's not pinpoint accuracy. There is something not clear there. And my feeling is, if I say it's clear now, it would be here. But real clarity, I think, would come when I take that understanding, go and experience for some time and find it within me, as opposed to saying, yes, I think it's clear, then I'm still thinking. I have to really find it, do the discovery.
Not only for you, it's a nice thing. Not only for you, Abhi, it's for Aryu, it's for every person joining here or someone listening on the video some other time, should have a complete clarity. Not even an iota of doubt should be there. Sensation is not feeling, and feeling is not sensation. They're two separate things. They've got nothing to do with each other, even though we might, for the sake of language, might interchange it. But as far as their experience goes, sensation is different, feeling is different. What you feel is based upon the data processing. How I feel is based upon what the sound is coming, not because somebody's talking. So it's more mental there. Right? When there's mental, when we say mental, from the sight, sound, taste, touch, smell, and thoughts are mental. That's the reason Buddha calls it as a mental preoccupation. And that creates feelings. So there should be then 18 feelings in all with somanasa, domanasa, vikha. But that many numbers can come because I'm feeling one thing, but the sensation is another thing. Based upon what I'm sensing, I'm feeling it.
It's kind of like the water is shaking in a container and there is something that is shaking the water underneath. But until a person dives inside the water to really see what is creating that, it's really, otherwise it's all just water. But there are, at some point,
that's the reason it's called Vipassana. The word Vipassana means to investigate this phenomena. The water is shaking, but what is that which is shaking the water? Is the
Right.
sensation shaking the water or water shaking the sensation? And you would see the water is not shaken by itself, it's shaken by the sensation. So if you can understand the sensation and don't react to sensation, there is no feeling. And you're done.
Yeah, and we have to be really honest and sincere about the fact that I haven't witnessed, and I'm going to make an effort because it can take years, many years, lifetime.
Yes,
Uh,
exactly.
But to say that, oh, I think I understood, it's, I think, fooling ourselves.
And that when you penetrate, get into anagami. Otherwise, no. So if somebody says, I know sensation, I know feeling, okay, very good, excellent. You can take up an exam. But if I ask a question like this, you're stumped. Yes, sir, you go ahead.
Yeah, I think I just want to explain my confusion from where I came from, because previously my understanding from going to Goenka's course, sensation I understood as more raw, and feelings comes as a reaction, like the three mental preoccupations for that. So that has always been my understanding. But I think a while ago in some talk, you're criticizing this use of this word sensation and says it should be used as feeling. So that's one point. Another point is that recently we've been, the last few days, we've been bringing up the physical feeling, which I have no idea what is sensation, what is physical feeling, what is this mental feeling. It all become muddy now. So that's why I'm asking these questions.
So now let me give you a good roundabout. Number one, Goenka, U Ba Khin side or the Burmese method of sensation is raw sensation which comes, and then what you feel of that sensation. So they say don't react to it. Instead of explaining all of this, they just say don't react to it. So when I say sensation, skin, on the skin, there's some sensation. There's some raw data coming in, throbbing, heat, okay, cold, sweat, whatever it can be, itchy. All these are raw sensations. They don't have a name by itself. You have to name it based upon what it is, just to make yourself accustomed to it. Is that physical? Yes, it is physical. It's physical. It's not mental. Please understand. The itchy sensation doesn't appear in the mind. There's no mind to appear the physical sensation of itch. The name itch can be mental just to identify that. And without that, then you are dead. So even if you are Buddha or you are an arhat, you are going to say, I'm having itchy feeling. Are you having a feeling or a sensation? Here we are mixing things up. It's an itchy sensation, not a feeling. Your feeling is, you're feeling pleasurable, you're feeling painful, or you're feeling neutral about it. That's a feeling. You can't have an itchy feeling. You can have an itchy sensation. That's fair. But you can't have an itchy feeling. There's no feeling called as itchy. Yes.
Sorry, I thought I was understanding until you were saying there's nothing called itchy feeling, because I thought this itchy was being identified and hence is already a label.
There are only three feelings, my dear friend. I don't know now. I'm lost, Hariyu. I think you and I have to meet separately and go over this exercise for I don't know how many days. I'm giving up. Okay? Because if you're not clear, have you read anywhere that there are so many kinds of feelings? Or have you seen anywhere there's only pleasant feeling, painful or unpleasant feeling, and a neutral feeling? Itchy for some person can be even enjoyable feeling. Okay? It need not be an unpleasant feeling. In fact, there are some people who would love to itch. So that's what mind can do. It can enjoy something like jogging. Is that a feeling? No. It's a sensation appearing. The pain is a sensation which is appearing on the body. He converts that raw data into a mental process called enjoyment. So now he's enjoying jogging. The pain is unbearable as well, but then he manipulates it. A better word to use, manipulation. Bobby, unfortunately, there is no word of sensation in Pali. Done. The problem is with English of using this word called sensation. And I'm trying to cover that up because how Ariu is asking is a perfect question, but there's no Pali word for that. To say that, okay, what is sensation in Pali? There's no word called sensation in Pali. And hence Buddha never talks about itchy, throbbing, and this and that, and all of that, because they are not feelings. There's no feeling like that. Either you can feel pleasant, or you can feel unpleasant, or you can feel neutral. That's it. Yeah, Abhi, go ahead.
I wanted to kind of ask you, my perception is to be able to fathom this, I think one has to kind of be in the first level of, in the 16 levels. I don't know if it's only in Burmese, the 16 levels, like the first one is the Nama Rupa Paricheda Nana, right?
You don't talk about Visuddhi Magga. This itself is becoming a big headache for me now, and you going to 16 Vipassana Jnana of Visuddhi Magga is going to be like
My perception is because I just came from Nepal, and from that reflection, I feel until that perception is clear, it's hard to even fathom the sensation
leave that aside. Okay, so let me finish with Archana and tell you how you should penetrate, and this also would help you to penetrate rather than doing all of what we are doing. Yes, Archana, go ahead.
Sir, I wanted to, whatever discussions are going on, so my understanding is first it's sensation, then the feeling comes. And that sensation, my question here was, is it only bodily sensation? Like through the senses, something is coming, then we feel, then it gets into the sukha or dukha.
Good question.
Then we have to see if it is a pleasant, unpleasant, or it's neutral.
I wanted to tell that now clearly. I wanted to clarify that when we say sensation, it's always physical.
This is the right way.
Yes, go ahead.
To see it.
Your voice is breaking. You're cutting off and coming, cutting off and coming. Okay, so let me walk you through the sensation. When we use the word sensation, it is physical. There is no mental sensation.
Sir, my question is over. Sorry.
Yeah, your voice was cutting and breaking and all that, so couldn't hear, but I could understand a little bit of what you're saying. So sensation is physical. It's not mental, because it is sensing on the body. So the breath is also a sensation on the body. And the feeling of breath, as in wearing the t-shirt or shirt or sari or cloth or whatever you want to call that, is neutral. Okay, but if you start watching it, it turns into a feeling rather than just a sensation. So if you bring in the witness, then you are out of this sensation business. In fact, Goenka also says, don't make a game of sensation. On the 5th day or 6th day, he uses in his discourses, don't play with sensation. He's right. So what you need to do is, from the sensations, whichever is coming on the body, just observe it. And observation is through chitta. You can't observe through anything else except chitta or the mind. And when you observe that, the mind can now take it in a deeper sense of investigation, which is called Vipassana. That sensation, you can find out what it is. Because it's bodily manifested. So let's say I have a pain here. It's a sensation. That sensation, I can eliminate it by going to the doctor or doing something or taking a painkiller or whatever it is to get rid of this pain. And hence it is called as Kayika Vedana. Because you can do something about it. You don't have to use the mind. You don't have to suffer with the mind by feeling on this sensation. So I'm having a heat sensation, I can put an air conditioner. If I'm having a cold sensation, I can put a heater. But what I'm going to experience out of that heat and cold is a feeling of pleasantness, unpleasantness, or neutral. Clear? It's always physical. It's not mental. If you associate sensation to mentality, then the problem multiplies. Because there are no suttas which explain this sensation business. It explains the feeling business. Because you can perceive, you can change the perception and make it feel different. But you can't change the sensation, the heat sensation, to become different. It's not possible. Let's say I have a sensation of urinating. I'm not feeling like urinating. You mean feeling urinating? No. There's a sensation of urination. There is a sensation of going to the toilet, and there's a sensation of hunger. That's correct. There's a pain associated with hunger. There's a satiation associated with hunger. You feel satisfied. The food is there, like I have now have my breakfast. So there is fullness. It's not a feeling of fullness. It is a sensation of fullness that I can't eat anything more than what I've eaten now, unless I can vomit it out. Right? It's always physical. Now you don't have to take my word for it. Please investigate, take your time, work it out, take some days, and come back. Don't have to come back tomorrow morning saying that, I thought and I did this, I did that, it is combined, this is single, this is dual, and all that. Please work it out. Don't take it lightly and don't think that, I think I got it. Yeah, sensation is one thing and feeling is another thing. Okay, got it. Ananya, this Saturday, Sunday, whenever you are here, right? So we will talk about it. Now you don't break your head on it. Yes, sir, you.
So earlier you said this.
You are on mute.
Oh, sorry. So earlier you said this pain is a body sensation, right?
Yes.
But pain is also a kāyika vedana.
I'm again saying sensation means kāyika vedana in Pali.
Oh,
English word sensation has no Pali word. They just informed Bobby, who wrote on the chat, what is the Pali word for sensation. And unfortunately, we don't have a equivalent word called as sensation.
wait, did you just say sensation is called kāyika vedana? I'm hearing two
Yes,
different
I just now said the pain, the raw sensation which comes is on the body. I don't know where were you or what were you were doing.
Then why?
I just said 3 minutes ago.
But then why did you tell Bobby there's no translation? I'm confused.
He is asking Pali word for sensation. I am saying there is no Pali word for sensation.
Oh, but then it's kāyika vedana, right?
I am just associating it, my dear friend. Otherwise, throw it out. I don't know what you are trying to say.
No, but are these the equivalent?
Is it bodily? And is yes. Sensation, do you feel in the body or anywhere else? Are you? Please.
Body.
That's not what it is. It's body only.
So could I
So when
understand?
you-
Could I understand it as kāyika vedana?
If you want, you can take it. Otherwise, leave it, because there is no exact word in Pali to explain this is kāyika vedana means sensation in English. Unfortunately, Buddha never learnt English. Otherwise, he would have added some word in English. At present, we are talking in English, Ariu. And people use these words interchangeably between feeling and perception, feeling and sensation. And I'm trying to say, your question is, what is physical feeling? My answer to that is, any sensation that appears on the body is physical feeling. There is no mental sensation. There is only mental feelings. And there are 18 of them. Are you now clear on this, or are you still confused on the whole thing?
So once you start drawing the connection between sensation and bodily feeling, then
I'm done.
No,
I'm done.
No, I'm saying it become more clear, at least in terms of understanding.
I don't know what more clear you want, Ariu. See, Ariu, you have a nose block. Is that a sensation or a feeling?
I don't understand why I'm wrong to say I'm understanding better. I'm trying to resolve it. I'm not trying to open up more.
What is there to resolve, Ariu? It is so easy. Nose block, is it a sensation or a feeling? Or is it both?
Sensation.
That's it. Why? It's physical. That's it. What you do with that nose blocking is you can create a mental feeling. You can suffer with that. Oh, my nose is blocked. Oh, my nose is blocked. Oh, my nose is blocked. And that guy is worrying over the blocking of the nose. Or he can go to a doctor and he can take a paracetamol or something and remove that phlegm which is fixed in his nose, and his nose will become better. There's an ear pain. Hold on for a second. There's an ear pain. You go to the doctor, or you try doing what with that? You'll go to the doctor, and the doctor will examine. He'll say there is wax, and he removes the wax, and there ends that sensation. So everything that happens around the body is a sensation. And hence Buddha doesn't cover a word called sensation except saying it's a physical Vedana. And hence there are only two Vedana and Dukkha Vedana. The subtlest of the bodily feeling is Adukkha Sukha Vedana, which he combines with Upekkha and makes it 5 Vedana. So whenever we speak on the body, hunger is a Vedana. It's not a sensation. Yes, it is a sensation as far as English goes. As far as Pali word goes, it is just Vedana, Kayika Vedana. You can eat. You might not eat. It's fine. But body pain will not go just because you don't want to eat. Or will not go, or will go, or will not go even if you eat. It will go. So supposing somebody eats food and believes that the hunger will not go, he'll be shocked to know that as soon as he eats, the hunger is gone. It's got nothing to do with mental. Isn't it right or wrong? Are you, if you have food, will you still feel hungry? And that's physical. And hence, you take care of physical problem. And due to that reason only, Buddha said, Attakila Matanu Yoga, because they considered, whoever that is, considered giving trouble to the body will purify the senses. And Buddha said, giving trouble to the body will not purify the senses. Because, let's say I don't want to take a bath. It's itchy, sticking. Just take a bath. And the stickiness is gone. It has got nothing to do with what you think it is. Just take a bath. Somebody feels, I will not go to the toilet. He takes the aditthana, I will not go to the toilet. Is he doing right thing? Just go and relieve yourself and that's it. That's the end of that physical sensation. If I'm using this word physical sensation because it's physical. That's all you need to know, Ariyu. The remaining things are all mental and hence there are 18 of them. Clear? Not clear? I've given up. Your face shows I'm not clear. You have to forgive me for this. I can't go beyond this. You have to work it out yourself and do something about it. I'm done. Okay? Let's move forward. Otherwise, this is never ending. Yes, Abhi.
I know I was just going to tell Ariel that I'm happy to chat with you if you need to just sometime bounce ideas. And because this can go forever and
Yes.
you can also discover. I don't know if I'm clear.
Yes, go ahead.
Maybe I can briefly explain my position. I don't want to make it further. Just to explain why I was saying there's a feeling. Because previously when we say feeling, because feeling is conceptual, it involves the mind making some judgment. So previously when you're explaining, let's say the eye sees something, you say you feel the wife, right? Yes, it's only 3, but you use this term saying feel the wife. And
Wait for a second. Wait for a second. Now we take that example only. Eyes are seeing the wife and hence there's a pleasant feeling. Otherwise, Ariyu, the whole Buddha Dhamma is wrong. Because chakuncha paticha rupecha upajati chakku vinyanam makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't have doubt on that. I'm just using this phrase called feeling the wife because it has a conception.
Boss, my dear friend, Vedana means what? You can call by whatever name if you want. In your language, whatever Vedana is, take it.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I say it's a feeling, because I thought...
See, I'll tell you one thing. In Hindi, it's a very easy word called lagta hai. Meaning I feel it. In English, if you were to translate that thing, what I just now said in Hindi, you have to use only one single word called feeling. And unfortunately, there is no other word, just like if from chitta to vijnana is called mind. There's no other word in English, so what anybody can do to that, right? It's unfortunate, but nothing can be done. So the only way you can discern is by knowing that a feeling is a processed information, a sensation is an unprocessed information. Yes.
Yeah, that's where my confusion comes, because I thought these nose blockage is conceptual, hence processed. That's why I said it's a feeling.
Now you leave what you had. Now, are you clear right now, or are you still carrying over whatever I think I thought like this, I thought like that, and want to keep it forever?
I still think nose blockage is conceptual. Hence,
Is hunger conceptual? Is hunger conceptual? If you say yes,
when you name it as hunger, it becomes conceptual.
then don't name it, sir. If you think naming itself is mental activity, then nobody can do anything for you. Nobody can save you or anyone in that regard. Then don't name, don't talk. Because Buddha says you require adivachana language to say what it is. If you say hunger means mental, then don't eat. It's mental. Don't eat. Harry, from today, don't eat. I'm telling you. From today, stop eating. If I see you eating in that Madras cafe, I'll come and do something to you. If at all you eat, you're not going to eat anything because it's mental. Let's see what happens.
But even mentally, I want to eat. So it's hard to.
I think you're driving me nuts. I'm telling you. You're driving me nuts because hunger is a language. But if you eat, will you not fulfill your hunger or not? Is it mental? Don't you feel full when you eat, or you feel mentally, oh wait a Vilas, I don't think so, I'm full. Like you stopped eating, you became lean. You didn't become lean, the body became lean because you are not giving food, right? Please understand. And that's the reason what Buddha says, ahara samudayo, rupa samudayo. Because of the food, the rupa is coming, the form is coming. He doesn't say it's a sensation or vedana there. Has he used the word vedana in that? Why are you complicating so much? I don't understand. It's so simple thing. There is physical, there is mental. Mental has got nothing to do with physical. And physical has got nothing to do with mental. But through the mind, I can take some information, process it the way I want, and I can use it for suffering or I can use it for enlightenment. So Buddha says, don't add another arrow. Like we are now adding arrows. So there is pain. You are not able to get it. So there you are suffering mentally now because you are not able to get it. Because you are blocked in your mind that just by naming something, it becomes mental.
Yeah, because I understand it as a function of perception, hence mental. That's my way of understanding.
No, boss. Then from today, you do the following. No urination for you, no going to the feces, no bath, no brushing teeth, okay, no eating, no wearing clothes. You'll come to know what it is. Okay? Because all of this are physical. Now I'm wearing this shirt, right? The shirt is physical. But the feeling what I get, I can create a feeling out of this saying that I can ask Lata sitting here, how is this shirt? The shirt might be good, but I'm asking, is the shirt suiting me? And she will say, no, Vilas, this doesn't look good. And that's a mental feeling. But the shirt per se, covering this body, is raw. It has no feeling. And hence neutral. If I don't wear this shirt and the AC is, let's say 21 degrees or 20 degrees, I start feeling cold. So I do like this. And somebody looking at my condition will give me a shirt and I wear a shirt and The cold disappears. That's still physical. I wear a sweater. That's still physical. But when I wear a shirt or a sweater or a blanket or whatever I wear, and then I say it's feeling good, is a pleasant feeling. It's got nothing to do with sensation because the kaika is completely gone. Now I can do whatever I want mentally. So what Buddha says, even an arhat, even a Samma Sambuddha will undergo physical. They will have, like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, he had cancer. It's physical. He was operated here. It is physical. You can't say, what a stupid guy. How can he have a cancer means what? He can have any disease. Physically, there is pain. But he can stop suffering in the mind. One arrow, no two arrows. Everyone will undergo physical problem in their life. Be it Buddha, be it this person, be it why Sariputta died out of dysentery. Right? Moggallana was beaten to death. He endured it physically. Jesus Christ was crucified. You think there was no pain on the physical? They crucified means what? Physically only they have to do it, right? Can they do it mentally? Please, be clear. Crucifixion is a language. You can't say, Jesus Christ crucified means mental. Because they have used the word crucifixion. Yes.
I guess for most people, this word crucifixion would be domanassa. But for him, it's pekka. Hence, there's no...
I'm done, Aryu. I think you are fixated. I'm telling you. You don't want to even change, look at changing something. You're so fixated. And then that's the end of Dhamma.
I don't see where it is, but yeah, I accept to what you said.
No, you're fixated. If you say crucifixion means, it is domanassa. What is domanassa? Did you see Jesus Christ in a domanassa form?
No, he doesn't. It's only the first part of my sentence. I'm saying for him it becomes upeka because he's not mentally suffering.
No. I'm not talking about Jesus Christ. I'm not talking about people who are seeing Jesus Christ. Did I say that?
No. Then it's a misunderstanding. I did not say he had a domanassa. I did not say that.
Wait a second. If somebody crucifies you, will you have mental pain or a physical pain?
First physical, then I'll be followed by mental pain.
Why are you bringing mental? If you go into the hospital, would you get a mental pain or a physical pain, are you?
Physical.
That's it. Stop there. Again and again, you see, the Dr. Madhukar is a doctor. If somebody wants to get injected, will he get a mental pain? You tell me, man. Come on. Have some sense. Open up. Open your microphone. You're talking. Go ahead. So you get a physical. So there's a physical injury. What you do with that injury is mental. Why are you mixing is my question. What makes you mix it? I don't have to react to the mental thing, right? I can always cut off the mental thing and I just give my hand. Let's say somebody has got cut here and they plaster, do whatever it is. There's pain. I'm getting the pain. That's not mental pain. It's physical pain. If you think all pain are mental, it's not true.
No. I accept 100% what you just said. There's no confusion.
Yeah, please. Thank you for being so considerate in letting go of your view. Okay, so to clarify, You first have a sensation and you create a feeling. You understand? And the sensation is always bodily, not mental. And this topic ends here. And my time also ends here. Now I'm in no mood to continue further for today.
I apologize for any frustration I caused.
No, it's not. I want to clarify to you because I don't know whether everyone has understood, misunderstood, understood to be misunderstood. But your question is valid. Yesterday, Shreyas also asked me some similar question like yours. So I know that there is misunderstanding. It's good you asked, but let's see one thing, for you, me, and everyone. Keep your view aside. Have an open mind. Maybe let's see in this way, and that helps. If you're fixated and saying that, first comes physical and the mental will follow, means you're exactly doing what Buddha is saying. Don't do it. Don't add mental to physical. And you're saying, I will add mental to physical, and then it is mixed now. That's the reason he takes 2 arrows. First, let's remove the second arrow and see just the plain physical discomfort and comfort. See, this AC which is coming is a comfort. I feel very happy because I'm in this office is a mental feeling. But the body is not sweating, there's no stickiness. Even though outside it's humid, is a physical comfort. So there's nothing wrong in physically comforting because the view earlier was that you torture physically. So what people used to do, like even Buddha did, is to eat 1 grain of rice a day, 1 grain of rice. Because he felt physical and mental are interlinked. So if he tortures the body, he will get purified. Yes, go ahead.
Let me ask a fairly simple question. So if I'm getting hunger in the body, definitely I understand sensation, that's the bodily, that's just physical. But if I start telling my friend, hey, I'm hungry. So that means that this part has involved the mind, right? Yet.
No. You just, again you're back in the same loop. Then don't talk, then don't go to hotel. Because when you see that idli and vada and that whatever you take every day in Madras Cafe, you have to say something, right?
Okay. Because yesterday you were saying even sitting is neutral feeling. Because I'm not, the body is sitting. But you said it's a neutral feeling. That means the mind.
Oh, so that's the reason I'm come to the basic of it. Can you please give me a chance to be in the basic, or you want to go back to where we were discussing yesterday? If you had got this yesterday, this discussion wouldn't have been required at all in the first place. Body sitting, body standing, body eating, body doing this is all physical. What you do with that is mental. Can you just take that and leave it? Okay, let me ask you this straight question. You go to the toilet. Is that physical or mental? If you are still confused, leave me, my dear friend. Just because it is said toilet, you are now making it mental. And that's a pretty wrong way of understanding. Now you are not answering because for you toilet means mental. That's what you're saying, yes? Now it's good.
Because if I'm just directly defecating here, then I'm not using the mind. But if I go to the toilet, I thought I'm involving the mind.
So, Ariu, just because there is a language doesn't mean it is mental. Please.
Contemplate on that. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. I think you're totally misunderstood. I'm now very clear. Going to the toilet, if you feel it is mental, then there is no physical thing coming, are you? You understand? Now somebody says go to work, it's mental, right? Then don't go to work. Because anything that is mental, you can change the perception. Please understand. That's the reason Pottapada Sutta is there. Anything that is mental, you can change the perception. But anything that is physical, you can't change anything. Example, a lady is undergoing menstrual. Can she change? Can she perceive? I'm not getting any menstrual cycle. It's physical. Just because it's called menstrual, I think it's mental. First I feel in the body. Now I use the word mental, so it is mental. Thoroughly misunderstood. Yes, sir, you got it.
Yes, but where I consider as toilet is mental understanding, right? Because a dog can be trained to.
That means you can go and do the poop on the road, because wherever you think it is called as toilet, you will not use that because it is mental. So you will go and do it somewhere else.
But because I'm intelligent means I have a mind that I'm not gonna do that.
Have you not seen people shitting in their pants? Come on, Harry, what has happened to you? I don't understand this. In a hospital, they give a bedpan. Aren't they intelligent? They could have gone to the toilet. Harry, come on. I don't know. Why are you so held up on a wrong view?
I'm not trying to hold on, I'm just not able to understand, that's it.
Great, that is what it means. Because you are so held up that everything you speak is mental. Bedpan, it's mental. I'll prove it is mental. What they should say, that means they should not talk at all. If talking is mental, nobody can help you. If language is mental, then I should not be talking to you at all, Ariyu. I should be, because if I talk, it becomes mental. Then there's nothing called verbal then. It's only mental. Oh man, you're one pole apart, I think so. You're totally thoroughly misunderstood the whole thing.
At least if everyone else is understanding, it's good.
No.
No, sir. I am not. I am clear.
No, see, Ariyu, nobody is making fun at you of you not knowing, so don't feel thing. I want to help you in understanding this. Physical is physical, mental is mental. Just because we use a language doesn't become mental. If you have this problem, then you're totally misunderstood and you're wrongly interpreting to your students as well. That's a danger. Because you have your own students and you might be misdirecting them that there is nothing called physical. Everything you experience is mental. Because there is something mental about it just by language. Now you'd see Abhi, he's coughing. Just because it's cough, right, becomes mental? No, he's physically doing it. Please, he just coughed. I'll say, no, Abhi did not cough at all. It was only mentally he felt it. That's a physical reaction. Sneeze, the word sneeze is just a word, but what you are doing is called as sneeze. It's not mental. So there's nothing to do with intelligence, no intelligence at all. If you're feeling shitty, you could go to the washroom. It doesn't care. It comes from wherever it should come. If somebody is having dysentery, it doesn't wait for him to go to the lavatory. It will come then and there. If some people have lost their sensations, I'm using the word sensation here, of urinary bladder full, as they age, they can't stop it. What happens? They pee in their pants or the dress they are wearing. They can't stop. So what they do? They will put an adult diaper. Why? Because they can't sense. That sensation is not there. As you grow up, understand this. Just because they're wearing diaper doesn't mean it is mental. You use the word diaper, so it's mental. No. Please understand this. Already 9:33, so let's end this crap out. Okay, yesterday also was crap and today also is crap. So seemingly we are talking more of scrap. So let's see whether we can move out of this crappy business when we meet tomorrow. Because it's so fundamental. It's so fundamental that Dhamma or no Dhamma, it's common sense, Harry. If we miss common sense and just go by some assumptions of ours, it's wrong. So first have common sense. Is this physical means? What is physical? What's the domain of physical? What is the domain of mental? Mentally, you can do whatever you want. You can imagine, you can dramatize, you can change the views, you can do this, that, but physically you can't do anything of them. Right? See, so assuming I can mentally feel I'm 6 feet tall, but physically can I be a 6 feet tall person? Mentally I can feel. You can change the mentality of yourself. That's possible. Just like what Buddha explains in the Samanya Pala Sutta. You can change your perception. You can go to the first jhana. Physically you're not going. You can make the mind go to the first jhana. You can make the mind go to the second jhana, and third and fourth and fifth and sixth and seventh, eighth, nine. Because mentally you can do that, but physically you can't do it. Physical has a limitation. You can't do anything with that. And hence, the English word sensation fits the physical meaning of it. And if you go to a doctor, they're going to say the same thing. Oh, he has lost the sensation of urination. Like, you go to Tina, best person are you. Just go, she will clean your teeth. She will ask you, are you sensitive to the teeth? You say, no, Tina, it is mental, because you said sensation, right? It is feeling. No. When she puts it inside, you say, oh my God, that is sensation. It's got nothing mental about it. Okay? Yes, Bobby.
Nabilashi, like this discussion yesterday and today we were having, I don't think it is a waste of time, because these two words, always confuses many people, because the translations are given, like another word is experience, they say experience of all also, but now what you are saying, it gives more clarity for our reflection that the physical bodily afflictions, bodily pain, or those bodily things, you are trying to say as sensations. But many translations, it says it is very confusing. I think that's the way. But this topic was very helpful to that.
Sure. Helpful. Yep. Thank you, Bobby, and thanks, Harry, as well for bringing this up. I'm loving it, but step aside. Watch. You'll find 99.9% of physical as sensation. You can cut off the feeling. by not reacting to it. Good. Excellent. And you don't feel bad. I've been slightly rough on you just to shake you up. Not that I'm upset or angry with you. I love the way you are, but just trying to punch you down so that you let go of that view. Okay. Yes, Abhi.
Yeah, I just want to wrap with a note that Goenka ji always talks about this, that people are practicing for 10, 20, 30 years, having done 100 Vipassana, and they're still doing the sensation game. So it's a very subtle understanding. So I would encourage you to consider that, okay, it's not something by our ego force that we can just say, okay, I need to understand this because mind wants to understand. That is, it's one of its nature. It wants. And so this is something in my experience, like we need to take time and explore and investigate. And at some point, it's like, oh, now that makes sense. Right. And I send you a message and I'm happy to chat with you if you want, because my understanding is this one, you really need to do what we are doing for a very long time. It's not going to come, the answers might not come in one session like this. It can take months or years even to really witness.
Yes, sir, you go ahead.
Yeah, I appreciate Abhi. Yeah, thanks for. Yeah, I don't think I'm trying to really experience. I'm not saying today I can experience difference, since especially if that says it's until anagami, you cannot exactly tell it apart. So I'm just trying to get a proper conceptual understanding of it to go
yes.
off of.
So let me cover all the three understandings. Even experience, I will cover that up so that you are clear. Sensation means physical only. Feeling means both physical feeling to some degree, but it's always mental. Experience means the person who is getting that feeling is an experience. So if you remove the person, there is no experience. Got the point? So the three things. First, there is a person. I as a person. It's called Atta, myself. So I am having physical and mental, and physicality in English transforms itself into sensation because I'm sensing it on the body. Whatever I'm sensing it, I'm either comfortable with the sensation or uncomfortable with the sensation because I am. And that I am is a mental construct, not a physical construct. So I have 18 preoccupations with the mental. And when I say I'm experiencing happiness, I'm experiencing unhappiness, I'm experiencing this, I'm experiencing that, it means it's me who is doing it. So in a 3-step process, Buddha says, don't ignore the physical. That's the only thing which is real for experience. But you can change the perception of the mental, and hence there is no experiencer. So when there is no experiencer, then you are extinguished. So till the end of your life, you are going to have this physical discomfort and comfort. So the fever coming in is a physical discomfort. Fever not being there is a physical comfort. Cough being there is a physical discomfort. Cough not being there is a physical comfort. Then body aches not being there is a physical comfort. Body aches being there is a physical discomfort. Headache being there is a physical discomfort. Headache not being there is a physical comfort. So if you don't have dis-ease, it's a physical comfort, which is called Sukha Vedana, as opposed to physical discomfort, dis-ease, which is Dukkha Vedana. And in between these two is a subtle feeling of upekha or adukha sukha vedana of the body. So to understand that, you should have had a good experience of 18 mental preoccupations, which if you can stop it for a moment, then you can see the neutral feeling of the body, and hence Buddha, for the benefit of all, just makes it as 5 Vedanas instead of 6 Vedana here, because to understand the neutrality in the body, you should be an Arhat. Unfortunately, I am also not an Arhat, or very inching towards Arhat, but still I am not an Arhat. So I can't stay physically equanimous. But I can stay mentally equanimous. What's the point? Hope it's clear. Yeah, anyway, Abhi has messaged and he wants to help you, or you want to help him, or whatever you can do, do it. But like what Bobby said, experience requires a person. I am, and then the experience. So like Goenka uses a nice Hindi word called as bhukta bhava, enjoyer. And when you say there's an enjoyer, there should be a thing to be enjoyed, and this is the person should be enjoying it, and hence there is a enjoyership. And there is an enjoyership, there is something karta bhava, karta means to do it. So there is a doership. So doership, enjoyership, and sakshi is the witness. So if you are a witness, there is no enjoyer and there is no karta, doer. So if the doer and the enjoyer are gone, then there is no experiencer, because there is nothing to be experienced. Now you have come out of dukkha. Because you being there is the problem. The you is not there, but you is created. When the you is created, you will take body as yourself and the mind also as yourself, and trying to figure out, oh, this is body, this is mind, I will do something with the body, I'll do something with the mind. So Buddha is saying, no, my dear friend, body is one thing and the mind is another thing. Body sensations are different, mental feelings are different. Don't mix them. You can't stop the body feelings, or rather sensation. Accept the body sensation to whatever they are, but don't create a new one in the mind. I hope other 12 of them were just showing the names as 12, and they're just sending this love symbol and what is that? Thumbs up. I have no idea they understood or misunderstood, overly misunderstood. I have no idea. Not about you, Mrityunjay, but other people are so silently in that I have no idea. And this is a very key thing. Thanks to Ariu to bring this up. I'm really appreciating him, and also Bobby for asking it again. Good, required. So Ariu, don't take it like, you did a big mistake by doing so. That's done, almost done.
So this Nama Rupa Patiga and Adivachana, that point is very clear.
That we will take later as mental. We had to come out of this physical itself, forget the Nama, Rupa, Paricheda, Jnana and all that.
I think Aryu is still ahead in the game because he's the wise one who knows he doesn't know, perhaps. But as opposed to somebody who doesn't know that they doesn't know, it's the worst.
Yeah, it's the worst.
So that way you're just one step behind. You're ahead in the game, I think. Maybe.
Good. I appreciate Aryu anyway. Let's cut it for today and take tomorrow. We'll see whether we can proceed or get sucked in some other thing.
Bangalore traffic.
Bangalore traffic, is it mental or physical? Traffic is physical. What you do with the traffic is mental.
Good example, I think. That is something we can work with.
You can't do anything with traffic. But what to do on the traffic is mental. Commute, physical. Right? Simple things. Yes, sir. Mrityunjay, go ahead.
Thanks, sir, that you took so even with this one point of explaining whether it is physical or mental. That itself 1 hour you have taken it and you made it so clear for us. Really, I appreciate, sir. I am very thankful for you for having so much of patience to tackle this critical issue, the very critical of separating the mental with physical is really a mind game, sir. Mind game. We have to be very careful with this mind game, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
I have got one different question, sir, but which is bothering me for so many years. That is, that I previously also I asked you about Subhash Chandra Bose experiment on plants, where he tells plants also have feelings. But that point, I just wanted to know whether it can be it is a physical sensation, that is a feeling. I just wanted to know that.
No, there is no mind in physical. Mind means 6 senses. Since plants don't have 6 senses, they can, since consciousness is there, consciousness can feel. What is consciousness? That which feels and perceives. So every consciousness, including plant, can perceive sunlight, so they can move themselves towards sun and
Yes, sir,
feel
yes, sir.
the sun, right? So consciousness has feeling, perception. So it does it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So much of so many years of mind. Now it is clear, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, good. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone, and thanks, Aryu, for bringing it up. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Namo Buddhaya, sir.
Namo Buddhaya.
Thank you, sir.